Are you ready for some football? It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Next on Madden NFL.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2023. Now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's coming off a great season where he put up career highs in yards and touchdowns, while also leading one of the most prolific scoring offenses in the NFL. The #1 thing he did last season, though, staying healthy. When he's on the field, Miami can roll.
21G.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right. 20 TX.
In motion, Hill. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Down the right sideline, Tyreek Hill, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers make their way out, led by their 4th-year quarterback, picked up in the offseason from the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's Fields. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. This is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Ready.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Turbo three, kick. Hey.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 71 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Fields being chased out left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Fields. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Here we go, son.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Fields. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. On fourth down, Fields steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to...
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. Second and 20.
All right, come on. Yeah. Hey. Watson, Oscar. Whoa.
Now Tua. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Hey. 20, TX. Solo left Zion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. In motion, Hill. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Hey, get set. 21G. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Solo left Zion. Ready, set.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. And that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up second down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it, Rodgers. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He's got a gain of 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
2nd and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Hey, 21 TA. Corner, long, scat.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 2.
Going right back to Mostert. Along this sideline inside the 25. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Miami! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive. go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. That's how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. This will be caught by Adams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. First down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing in life, timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Rodgers set to pass. And that's a New York touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Get set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
21G.
They'll send him over right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Oh, he drops and cuts it to the right. He's off to the races. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Hey, hey. Watch it, Oscar.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
They're right here. Whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completes this one to Hill. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 1.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Hey, Turbo 1.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. Gets to space right side. And he's finally brought down at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, fellas, listen up. Get on.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Go ahead. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And in for the Miami touchdown. extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. To throw is wrong. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Good.
Back now, pressure on its way. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A pistol snap here. Rodgers. Stays up. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He finds it beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. That's completed right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins back out on offense as we see Raheem Mostert again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
32 stinger.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. 21G, 21G.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins looking for a score before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready. Hey.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, to rush the passer, you got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, ready. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Mostert punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. First down throw by Rodgers. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long. Rodgers here from the gun. He'll get this one to Adams. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Tagovailoa on first down. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Two and out from the gun. Into the hands of OBJ. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Watch it, Oscar. Oh! Hey! Out!
Back to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So Avery, our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico. Great. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Jackson out of the pistol. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. On first down, they'll go with an option right. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In the pistol, Jackson ready. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. Ready.
The lefty right to the air to start. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Jet. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he takes off. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the 1st down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Jackson looking to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson.
These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
And that is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. Try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Solo left Zion. Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
On 2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, 21, TA. Corner, long. Scat.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Fair catch is taken right around midfield. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
4th down. Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, And they'll take the ball over on downs. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek, 32 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hill brought in motion. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will power his way into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Jackson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some hit.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
This guy, Mahomes. How many defensive coordinators have uttered that? This guy, Mahomes. All he's done is raise the bar of quarterback greatness in this league. He led the Chiefs to their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. And, Kate, this is what's remarkable to me. Just the 6th quarterback ever to win 3 of them, and he's still only in his 8th year in this league.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pistol now for Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Nick starting with a pass. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Smash! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Smash, smash.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure. Zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say control, alt, delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Working quickly here. First down throw, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. In on the tackle was Jonathan Cooper. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Another throw for Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos will take over with a long field ahead. They're at the 12-yard line. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 38 out of the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Give to Williams from the gun. Has a lane inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now. That pass is complete to Kelsey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So they're left with 4th down here. They're going for it with Mahomes. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The Broncos have their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. All that and more coming up next.
Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Miami. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Watch it, Oscar. Get set. Whoa! Hey, out!
Tua to throw right away. His throw incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but
right
the first throw of this one, incomplete.
In motion, Hill. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And out come the Lions for their first drive behind their 9th-year quarterback in year number 4 with Detroit. It's Jared Goff.
It's hardly an exaggeration to say that Goff has revitalized his career these last couple of years. And he's rewarded for it during the offseason, as Detroit has certainly made sure everyone knows he's their quarterback for the future. It's clear that they believe in him, and he's done nothing to sway them from that belief.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Goff now to throw.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. Now a 3rd and 6.
Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
21G, 21G.
Tua going to throw.
That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Goff now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Time on 3, kick.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Go ahead. Let's go. Come on, high.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Corner, long.
Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Number 2.
In motion, Hill. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second...